pass by her apartment and say hi to her, just like normal. She lives downstairs from me, and her family is still there. Lucy is a great artist, a very great artist, and I love her a lot. I mean, everyone hopes to have an opportunity, just like she's had. My first job was at a cheap and rowdy club called Sahara City. After that, I began to dance at lower-class weddings. That's how most dancers start. I want to become like Madame Lucy with all of the fame. I come from a very modest family. My grandfather was an Islamic sheikh. I never told him that I dance. I would like to work in fine hotels like the Sheraton where Lucy dances, in clean and classy places. Lucy gets thousands of dollars a night. I get 15 or 20, but still, for that I thank God. You know, I don't want to say that I should become immediately as successful as Lucy. I know that everything will come in its own time. And I need to go step by step. God willing, someday maybe I'll become a great actress.
There are many people who don't understand that belly dance is truly an art. If a dancer trains very hard, she learns well, she can shine very brightly.
Mr. Ibrahim Akka teaches me essential movements, and these movements help improve my art greatly.
The dancer has to love this art. She has to believe in the belly dance. Because belly dancing is one of the most difficult dance forms in the world. We train the dancer to be very flexible, so she can respond to and interpret each melody and movement. Just like a singer whose voice interprets the note of the composer, the dancer has to sing with her body. All countries of the world have their own special form of dancing. The blood of every child is the music of its own country. Here in Egypt, belly dancing is in the blood of every Egyptian. No matter what they say or do, no matter how modern our country becomes, we cannot forget about belly dancing.
It used to be shameful for someone from a good family to be a dancer. Though today, still, there are those who feel that way. At least now a dancer can be respected and admired. Most of my admirers are women, and I prefer it that way. Because a woman does not want anything from another woman. I don't care much about the man's judgment, because he'll never look at me as a whole. A woman in the Middle East, not only in Egypt, used to be treated as a lowly being. Now the woman has her place in society. Some women work like the men, which wasn't true in the past. But the man here in the Middle East is still a man. And there are those who believe the Quran says that men are better. Our religion says that a woman's hair should be veiled, and that a woman's body should not be exposed. But I say God is forgiving and merciful. I think that he knows that I don't hurt anyone, that I don't do anything bad or cause any harm, and I'm sure God would not harm me. On the contrary, I dance at weddings and nightclubs and give people a good time. A wedding that does not have a belly dancer is just not considered a wedding. Many Egyptian marriages are arranged, and so traditionally the belly dancer was hired to help get the bride and groom in the mood for their wedding night, and of course to entertain the guests. When they bring Lucy, they know that men don't flirt with me, and women are not jealous of me. I flirt equally with everyone. There are lots of veiled women at many of the wedding parties I perform at. There are even some veiled women who dance with me at wedding parties. Our religion is based upon what is inside, not out. Of course, most of the veiled women are religious, but they still love Lucy. You know, you can have a relationship with God, but you can still have fun. I've never thought about fame. I thought only about practicing the thing I love to do. As for the new dancers who are starting out, maybe some have ambitions to be like me. They see that I come from their quarter of town and that I've become famous all over Egypt. Maybe they have ambitions such as that. It's very important for them to be ambitious and not to shun or turn their backs on where they grew up, or on their families, or on the society in which they grew up. Even if this is not a very easy society to be proud of, it's important for them to feel they belong. I really want to be a dancer. My family isn't really very happy about it. But if I reach Lucy's level, how could they stop me? Yeah, Lucy lives very nicely. She lives a very good life with all of her fame. You know, if we became rich and famous like Lucy, we would go to a class area. But we would still come back and visit.